welcome back to Let's Build St. Peas, part 39. And today we're going to maybe finish off the inside of this. We've got a bit of roof to do there, and a chunk there. Two lots of roof to do, and then I think the interior of this lot is done. So let's just... oh, I had hoped that had been fixed, but apparently not. They are starting to fix some of the bugs, but apparently there's quite a number of them. So we're going to get the bricks, the smooth sandstone, the waxed exposed chiseled copper. Don't think we're going to need that actually. Copper bulb, iron chain. We are going to need some redstone and a redstone torch. And I think that might be it. Oh, let's grab some of that at the top there. Waxed exposed copper bulb. But first, brick. Oh, let's grab some night vision potion so we can see what we're doing. We're going to go all the way up. Okay, let me get into the right place on here so I know what I'm doing. Right, so we're going to start from the second copper bulb, the copper. So if we go over here, there's 1, 2. We're just going to start from there, just to make things a bit easier for the time being. And we're going to come out 2 and then pull it in. Let me double check that that is 2. It is. So then we're going to come 1 block above, we're going to come out 3 and then in. Check we do this all the way up. We do sort of until the last copper. Which would be this one. Okay. So we're going to do the same here. So we went level with the second copper. Came out 2 and put 1 in the wall. It's a much bigger area, so our usual method doesn't work as well. Now then, I don't think this is quite right. Let me just make sure we're level, because I don't think we're level with this bit. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. So we are sticking out 2 blocks. I don't think that's right. Let me see. No, see, that's not right. I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? Tell you what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should be coming out 7. Let's see how many do we come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five, 6. Have I started on the same level? I have not. That would be why. Right. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come underneath this one. Oi, stop that. And we're going to bring that one out. And then that one's going to go on over there. So we're adding a row onto there, which will make that one 7. Now I'm going to knock a row off that one, bring it in, oh my gosh, that's annoying. Knock a row off that one. I'm hoping this makes sense. I've made this has not gone as smoothly as I had hoped. Okay, so what we're going to do is just place one there, and that actually sorts the bottom out quite nicely for us. So now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. Where the screen flips does not make it any easier at all. Okay, so we are going to come another one out there, another one out there. Okay, so we're going to turn and focus on this section now, and we'll meet it up in the middle. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here into this corner, drink some night vision potion. Going to ignore that one, and we're going to put check that that's right. Yep. We're going to keep going as high as we can. Ignore that one. Above that one. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. It's actually not too bad. Okay, so how many do I put in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go to our waxed exposed copper bulb. I'm going to guess where the middle is. I'm going to say there. 1, 2, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to bring it over one more. And then we're going to, I've made this level with this wall, so it's a little higher than the others. One side done. And now we got this side. I'm not sure we do this the same way. Not quite, no. We've used our other method on this one. Okay, fair enough. But you can now choose between the two methods then. I think. Let's take those two out. So whether you prefer this method or the method that we've just done over there, we've got two different types of ceiling to do. I think this one's easier, you don't have to think about it too much. But I think the other one looks nicer. Okay, so I think what we're going to do then, we're going to wing this one. We're going to make it up as we go along. It's directly above the wall, that's not. Yep, we're not going to be even, unfortunately. I think that's why our method changed. Alright, tell you what, we're going to wing it, we're going to play it this way and see what we end up with. We can always go back to the old method if we don't like it. I don't think that's as bad. It doesn't appear to be happening as often when the screen moves. It is still happening and it's still annoying, but it doesn't appear to be happening as often. So I think they have made a difference. When I press the space bar now. Okay, so we're focusing on these. we're just going to keep trying to bring it out. We want to keep trying to follow our pattern. We won't be able to do the sides anymore. I've just jinxed it, haven't I? So what I'm going to do is pull that out, and then that one, then that one. I've locked myself out. See, I think that looks nicer. I think that looks nicer. And we're going to say that that's the middle. I'm going to call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not bad. I quite like that. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to give ourselves some milk, because we want to turn that night vision potion off briefly. So it's still quite dark in here on the floor. So what we're going to do is we are going to give ourselves some light bulbs. So / give at self light _ block _15. I always put them high, I like them high. So what we're going to do is we are going to put, say, 1 there, 1 there, 1 in the middle of those. How's that? If we've got bats, it's definitely too dark. go, that's better, I think. Okay, so how long do we have? 35 minutes. Now then, I did not plan the next lot, unfortunately, because I'm silly. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll make a start on that wall. Okay, that sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's go get some more bits. Right, so we're going to want to keep our main three, which is the bricks, the smooth sandstone, the waxed exposed copper, but we are going to get rid of the bulb, the milk, the light bulb, the glowstone, and that. Keep the night vision potion, just in case. I don't think we're going to need it. We're going to want some of those blocks of panes. Panes and blocks. Okay, so we're going to want some glass blocks, some glass panes. We're going to want an oak door and an oak trapdoor. Smooth sandstone slab. What we're going to do is we're going to work on this section of wall. We'll go as far as we can. We do not go all the way to the end because there's another wall that comes out, I think around about there, that goes out that way. So, but we're going to work on this section for the time being. We're not going to need the night vision potion, so what we can do is grab some polished tuft. I'm going to come out 1, 2. So we want a total of 3. I'm going to go to that drain pipe. I'm trying to avoid pressing the space bar now because it seems to happen at the space bar mostly. Right, okay. Does that go all the way up? Nope. So we're going to put that block behind that drain pipe. It's going to be a sandstone. Then that one is going to be chisel, sandstone, chisel, sandstone, chisel, and then 2 sandstone. I'm going to knock out everything behind that. what we can do now is replace the tuft with the stone. You can get away with knocking a little bit off that. Soon my archways are going to come into play. That's really annoying. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Because I've written our archway is there. There, that was a good guess. Okay, so we've got a row of brick here. We're going to put the same on this side. And then we're going to put 1, 2, 3 doors, because it's a large door. In fact, I'm going to stick with the blocks of glass with this section. Add 2, add another one. We're going to put a row of trapdoors on that one, so there's a gap of 2. I'm going to put some chisels underneath there, sandstone underneath them, copper there. Oh my word. Okay. I'm just going to go check on the side of the wall, make sure we've not done something, which we sort of did, but it's just reminded us we've forgotten a bit. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I really hope they sort that out soon, because it is getting really irritating. Okay, Jinx was saying it's better. So we don't need our oak very much anymore, so we're going to replace that with the sandstone wall. I'm going to put 2 there, so it's level with the second row of glass. 1 block below the sandstone, 1 block gap. Okay, so with this one, the outer arch is the same, so we're going to put sandstone. Take all but 3, or was that 2? I need to check. 2. And then we're going to use the sandstone to come behind it all, like that. A block there, and a block there. Okay, what we're going to do is these 2 bricks here we are going to replace with the chisel copper. And then voila. So we're going to do another window. So we've got 2 more windows we can get in there. And then it's a bit different to the end, so we're going a little bit further. We're going to the end of that wall, but we'll focus on these 2 windows. again for the third one. There we go. And the glass pane. The glass pane of the pane. So grab our tuft back. I'm going to go a little bit further with this. Is that the same? It is. We're essentially going to put the same doorway in that we put over there. So let's do our archway. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the wall. So we'll take that all the way down to the floor. Down. Whoops. That one and that one. With copper. Sandstone and copper. Grab the door. 1, 2, 3 doors. Then 3 blocks on top of that. Okay, how are we for time? Wow, 46 minutes. That's not bad. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to lay some groundwork for the rest of it. We have got more windows at the top there, but we're not going to do them just yet. What we're going to do is the floor. So we're going to go to our stone, and I just gotta go do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Okay, we'll go for 20 to begin with, I would think. Just take the rest of that out. Right, but first we want some tuft. So we're going to bring that tuft, 3 blocks of it, down this way. So we're going to go and grab the last 3 blocks that we've got. 1, 2, 3. We're going to add 20. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Don't worry if it's not bang on, it's just an estimate. We will be adding more later anyway. Right, there's no end wall. We're going to take this as far as the white glass at the top. Yes. Is that 3 all the way? It's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, but I think it turns into 2. At one point there it does. And then back to 3. Okay. So we're going to come back for our tuft. Bring this all the way across. I'm going to go to the end, I think. And I think that side is the same. The last 3 also come down. Yep. So now we want to fill the whole middle in with stone. You can use your fill commands if you know how to do just one layer. You don't want to fill in and put in a big chunk of stone because all your shops and that are underneath. So you want to be able to put in one layer. I don't know that one off by heart. So it's probably quicker to just do it this way because it's not a big section. I'm going to fast forward this bit, I think, so I shall see you in a few.
Stand tall, never gonna fall. Determination in our eyes, we'll rise above it all. Stand tall with the challenge we face. We stand proud and chase. Aim high. Aim high. From every setback, we find strength to attack. Oh yeah. Rise up, rise up, rise up. We gonna climb up the top. Rise up, elevate and never stop. Claim it. Rise up, claim it. We light the spark within. We gon' win, yeah. Shine bright, light up the night. A future that's ours, burning so bright. Shine bright, through struggle we grow. Stand in the light, shine bright. In darkness we're the dawn, pushing on, oh yes. Push through, push through.
Okay. Always sends me to sleep doing that sort of thing. But I think we're going to leave it there because I think we are pretty close to the hour now. Next time what we're going to do is we are going to do these top windows. And then we're going to carry on going along that back wall, I think. Yeah, so next time we'll do those top windows and then the top of there, and we'll just go along that back wall. And then we'll come and start doing this side. We've got a long wall coming down there, and then we'll do the roof on top of that. There's going to be a lot of fast forward in there, and copy paste when it comes to those windows, because once we get past a certain point they are all the same, I think. I will need to double check, but I think they are. So I think that's a plan. We'll do that back wall, then that long wall, the roof of that bit, and then that long wall and the roof of that bit, and then the big dome on top of here. And then we'll go back to the front and start the curve and do that side of the building. There's a lot more down there yet to do. Okay, so that's it for me for today. Make sure you check out the links in the description for other tutorial series. We've got Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, Durmstrang Ship, Beauxbatons, Carriage. There's quite a few, I can't remember them. There's a link to our Discord server, Potter's Nights. If anybody has any questions at all, you will get an answer faster there than you will on YouTube. If anybody wants to show off their build, whether it's this one or any other, or if you just want to say hi, come say hi. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.